The US border crisis continues to escalate, and there is only one main group to fully blame. Oh yes, it's the Joe Biden administration. This is about what Ted Cruz did a couple of days ago when he actually encountered the Homeland Security Secretary on behalf of Joe Biden's federal government, who was absolutely chaotic. Now, we've already seen evidence over the last few months of the federal agents on behalf of Joe Biden going to Texas, for example, and actually opening the borders so that all the migrants, illegal migrants from Mexico, obviously they're not all from Mexico, but they go through Mexico. We've had some people from China, we have people from Central Africa, everywhere. They are going there because they can see the hole. And not only that, Joe Biden is more worried about accidentally saying illegal immigrants or illegal aliens. He says, oh yeah, I forgot we have to say undocumented. Oh, shut up. But let's go to this video of Ted Cruz versus the Homeland Security Secretary.
What are these wristbands?
I don't know what they are.
You don't know what they are. Mr. Secretary, you have just testified to the American people you're incompetent at your job, because I've been to the southern border, and if you go to the southern border, along the southern border, you see thousands of these wristbands because the illegal immigrants wear them. The drug cartels, every color corresponds to how many thousands of dollars they owe the cartels. You have turned these cartels into multi-billion-dollar criminal organizations, and these are modern-day leg irons because these are children being sold into sex slavery, and you don't even know what they are. That is astonishing. Mr. Secretary, how many children have been sold into sex slavery under your administration?
Senator, we are taking it to the cartels.
How many children have been sold into sex slavery? Do you know how many children have been sold into sex slavery?
To an unprecedented degree.
Mr. Secretary, I want to say to you right now, your behavior is disgraceful, and the deaths, the children assaulted, the children raped, they are at your feet, and if you had integrity, you would resign. And I will tell you, the men and women of the Border Patrol, they've never had a political leader undermine them. They despise you, Mr. Secretary, because you're willing to let children be raped to follow political orders. This is a crisis, it's a disgrace, and you won't even admit this human tragedy is a crisis.
What the senator said was revolting. I'm not going to address it.
Your refusal to do your job is revolting.
Oh, absolutely brilliant by Ted Cruz. It is absolutely revolting. Refusal to do his job. I mean, this is the classic example of the globalist establishment gaslighting us. They gaslight you on a regular basis. He just did it in front of the American audience. We have the same thing from our mini Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, where he stands there on his podium with a sign saying, stop the boats within the first 100 days of my premiership. And even now, he goes around every time there's some sort of bad weather in the English Channel, says, well, we've finally tackled the illegal migration boat crisis. No, it's just bad weather. They're going to come tomorrow. Same problems happening there. They can sit there, literally look you right in the eye, straight in the eye, gaslight you, firstly saying, no, we are doing everything that we can, even though you're not actually doing anything you can, and pretend that the other people are the problems. People like Alejandro, they are the problems. They're not doing their jobs. They are gaslighting you, pretending that, well, no, it's fine. But in reality, they want mass migration. They want more people to come in, even if that comes at the cost of, forget about sovereignty or your culture, at people's basic safety concerns. The national security concern going up is a complete chaotic situation. They don't care. As long as they bring in more bodies, more individuals to help boost the GDP short term, they don't worry about the long term consequences.